I'm going to say goodbye now, but before you go, if I got you to look down that camera, what is your message to British fight fans and Sky Sports boxing fans? What can we expect?
You guys have kept boxing alive for the last however many years. We're coming here. Zuffa Boxing here in the UK. We're going to bring you the best fights that we can possibly make.
Yeah, Dana, brilliant. I couldn't have said it better myself. So Dana actually mentioned it at the top there, Zuffa 5. So that's Sunday, April 5th, early hours of Monday for us. Andreas Cortez, Edson Garcia, that'll be the first Zuffa show on Sky Sports. And I'll leave you with this. There is nothing like a big fight on Sky Sports.
My goodness. Absolutely monumental, historic breaking news when it comes to Zuffa Boxing and Sky Sports. Sky Sports. Just as you thought they were done with the business, the politics, and the sport of boxing, having finished their deal and not re-signing with Ben Shalom and Boxer. Signed with them in 2021 following Matchroom's departure to the Zone. You're talking about a 30-year-long relationship that Matchroom Boxing had with Sky Sports. Having signed it in 1994, Sky Sports TV being the leading broadcaster in the UK for the world of boxing from the 1990s all the way up until, let's just say, 2021, when Matchroom Boxing decided to venture off with the Zone. They took all their fighters. Sky Sports TV had to make a decision and made a deal with Ben Shalom's British promotional company, Boxer. Now, as you can tell, that didn't end very well. Sky Sports wasn't officially done with the sport of boxing. I don't know how this deal got stricken, but my goodness, man. Zuffa Boxing has signed a multi-year deal with Sky Sports TV. You're talking about satellite cable TV network, where dudes with a goddamn satellite will be able to put their eyes on these boxing fights. Sky Sports, the home of the Premier League, the home of the EFL, the English Football League. My goodness. The Premier League itself drawing in like 2 million viewers a goddamn week. And everything else that comes with Sky Sports TV. Having put on fights like February 11th, Undisputed Heavyweight Showdown between Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson, taking away that Undisputed Heavyweight title from him. That was on Sky Sports. You're talking about half of Anthony Joshua's professional career. Vladimir Klitschko, Lennox Lewis, Nassim Hamed, Chris Eubank Sr., Nigel Benn. Both of the goddamn fights. When Matchroom joined them in 1994, the following year, Frank Warren joins them. Was the home of boxing. And once Matchroom and Eddie Hearn left them, everything completely changed. Now you see the Zone being the home of Queensberry, Golden Boy Promotions, and Matchroom Boxing, which is great. I love the fact that Top Rank has went over there. You know, we don't have to worry about two different, them all being under the Zone makes things a lot easier when it comes to promoters making fights, all right? They're all fighting under the Zone. That's one less thing to argue about. And it's better for our pockets. All of the fights and the fighters that are, promoted by Top Rank. Keyshawn Davis, Teofimo Lopez, Emmanuel Navarrete, Xander Zayas. These guys are now part of the Zone, which makes the Josh Kelly fight. Josh Kelly was talking about, you don't have a TV network, you don't have a TV platform. Well, guess what? Now he does. He had one in Puerto Rico, but now he has one on the Zone, which leaves one less thing to argue and make excuses about. I love it. And the fact that Zuffa Boxing, who has came into the world putting on fantastic fights, has barely put on 4 events. And it's causing ridiculous hatred, but people talking. Not a lot of people like Floyd Mayweather, especially where I grew up. But what? What did he say? Everybody tuned in to watch him lose. Everybody hates Zuffa boxing. But at the end of the day, it's boxing. And if you don't got nothing to do on a Sunday night and you're a hardcore, you're going to tune in. You're going to tune in. For me, this is way better than Sunday Night Football. I get excited to wake up on Sundays now and get ready to watch a Zuffa boxing event. Now, I know they had some on Fridays. That's absolutely fantastic too. But sometimes, you know, Golden Boy Promotions, you know, they like to put on fights on Friday. Pro Box TV. So it kind of, you know, gets in the way of that. But I love this, man. And now that they're part of Paramount Plus, you can watch it here in America, wherever you could get a Paramount Plus subscription. Now these fights are going to be televised and on the app of Sky Sports. All the events are going to be part of Sky Sports in the UK. So if you want to watch boxing at a certain time and there's no boxing on, Zuffa boxing on, or you're a hardcore and you love what's going down in the world right now and you're excited to watch Zuffa, well, guess what? It's going to be on Sky Sports, my people. This is absolutely fantastic news for the fighters, for the fans. And not only have they struck in a multi-year deal to put all their events on Sky Sports, but also we'll be putting on 5 events a year in UK soil, live on Sky Sports TV, which is monumental and historic. Just that alone, my people. The reach and the UK fans, them alone, are some of the most greatest fans in the sport of boxing that we have. They care about their fighters. They back them up. It could be a goddamn mediocre fight that a lot of us would call a crappy fight. Over there, they're selling out stadiums no matter what, bro. It's true love. And if these Zuffa boxing, Dana White and these guys are able to sign over some more UK fighters and put on these all UK events, like how sometimes Matchroom Boxing is doing, right? Backing them from the bottom up with nothing but UK prospects. If Zuffa boxing could create something like that and bring exciting fights to UK soil, this is just gonna absolutely blow up, bro. There's no denying that it's gonna blow up like ridiculous amount of times. Sky Sports, the history that they have in the sport, in boxing, goes beyond anything that I could even explain to you, man. It would take hours. So the fact that Zuffa boxing and not Boxer or not Top Rank or any of these guys were able to strike a deal, but Sky Sports, seeing the vision that Dana White and Zuffa boxing have, the fact that they decided to go through with this is absolutely ridiculous, man. Just another great move heading into the future of what's gonna be an absolutely great organization. Breaking news, man. Zuffa boxing number 5, Erickson Garcia going up against Andreas Cortez will be the first fight put on Paramount Plus and Sky Sports combined, my people. This is absolutely fantastic news. Let me know what you guys think. This is the MMA Boxing Addict channel reporting to you. I'm out.